Okay, so Doki Doki Literature Club is on the news.
If you have someone who is already in an emotionally vulnerable state, and you have
Okay, so if you don't know anything about this, basically, you know how Doki Doki starts out as a dating game and you date these girls, but there's this one specific girl who wants you to date her. Two children so far have committed suicide because of this game. I wouldn't recommend playing it. It is a terrible game. Yes, it is anime. I like it myself because of the details, stuff like that. But if you have suicidal feelings, like if you have bipolar depression or depression, I wouldn't recommend watching it because let's just say it's a dating game plus a horror game. Now the person who put this on YouTube, in the comments, people have been saying, "What's the point of putting it on this?" Because the woman on the news said that these things have been targeted at children. Well, guess what, for the people on that video? It has been targeted, because I just played the game now, and it's freaking terrifying. Right? Whoever created Doki Doki Literature Club, right? I hope you do realise that. Make sure you don't target it at children, because it's a crappy game, really. Number one, it's kind of copying Yandere Simulator, because it just is. Because this girl wants to fall in love with you, and she ends up killing, except for the girl, Yuri, with the purple hair. She commits suicide, right? The rest of the girls, she kills. Monica. But it's just terrible, right? Don't download the stupid ass game. It's very annoying and hideous. Don't. So far, 2 children have committed suicide so far at the age of my age and up, 15, 16. I'm not sure. And look, see, Doki Doki Literature Club. See, look, emotionally vulnerable.
Children are using on a regular basis, as websites like this aren't flagged up by normal files.
It's terrible. I don't know why people in the comment section on that YouTube video have been saying, "Oh, it's fine." It's not fine. There are people on this earth who suffer from anxiety and depression and bipolar depression. These people do have feelings, and you're just gonna say, "Oh, it's not that bad. How can it be targeted at children?" Maybe that creator is a psychopath. He could be a murderer. Nobody could have found out yet. You don't know, do you? No, because you're mindless. You're mindless. For yourself. Saying that this stupid ass game is targeted at younger children who have feelings to kill themselves. Now that isn't right, is it? No. You don't go on that YouTube video. If you type it in and start going into the comments, "Oh, Doki Doki's okay," or "It's not targeted at children." It was targeted at children, and it was doing these type of things. 2 children have died already, and by far, probably millions have by now. That game should be deleted. That game is terrible. So if you played the game, I want you to log off and think about what you've done and playing that game, because it's a hideous game. I don't know who would play it.
Well, let's be clear. When you play the game, do you see characters kill themselves, sometimes in quite graphic situations?
One of them especially, yes.
Right.
Yes, one of them. No, all of them kill themselves on camera. All of the characters in the game kill themselves on camera. All of them, except for Monica, who just wants the boy to herself.
To be aware of the things that they do online.
It's psychopathically emotional love that you should not be doing. You don't go up to a person and be a yandere, really, because I'm sorry, but a yandere is somebody who psychologically and sexually loves somebody, and they don't want to talk, and they don't want that person to talk to anyone. Specifically, girls are doing it to boys, but it's mostly in games, not in real life.
But it's also important to avoid any confusion.
Come to think of it, it might, but nobody has ever issued it. It's only been happening in animes such as Yandere Simulator and Doki Doki Literature Club. Right? Don't play the game. The characters are more Monica's evil. They're all evil.
Then there's no cause for concern. You know, there are others. Laura, you're nodding your head.
Really?
Definitely.
But I
There are
don't play the game.
certain,
It's stupid and
parts of
dumb.
what's been said about this particular
Don't.
game that do lead me to suspect
You're gonna end up yourself in the depression life force if you have bipolar depression, anxiety, or even just normal depression, or have suicide or having suicidal thoughts or mental health. Don't play the game. It is too dangerous for younger viewers. It is 18 plus. But I don't know why somebody would create an awful game to be targeted at young viewers. Why would somebody have be aware of what your child is playing. Make sure you look at your child and what they're playing and what type of games that they are looking at. Because if they end up having suicidal thoughts, it is not your fault. Well, it is. But the game should be shut down. Turn off your child's device. Have a little chat with them and just think about what you should do to your child after they've had these thoughts. If it's a failure, you're lucky that it didn't actually happen. If it's a fear of death, like suicidal moments, you have, it's not like I have it, right? I don't have suicidal moments. It's just that I've played the game before. It's not that bad to me because I'm not really a big fan of horror. It doesn't really do anything to me, but just in case if you get affected, I want you to do this. Turn off your game and talk to a parent or somebody that you trust and send feedback to the creator of the game, and they would speak to you. Right? Just don't do anything else. Don't become a yandere because you might hurt somebody's feelings. Don't end up killing anybody just because of the person that you love. No matter if you're a boy or a girl, don't do it. Right? Don't. It's not nice at all. Right? These characters end up having all like suicidal thoughts. One kills herself. One gets hung. That's suicidal. One gets deleted, which doesn't make any sense, but it still counts as death. And there's one more that survives. It's just not fair. Like, I'm not being like a Karen or anything, but it is true. It's a suicidal game, and it upsets me that people at a young age have been killing themselves like 24/7. Just don't play the game. This is just a warning from me. If you do and you have suicidal thoughts, I'm warning you one last time. If you do, it's not my fault. I've warned you, and just don't play the game. Shut your devices down. Don't play on for a week if you are very scarred. But yeah, just want to let you know, don't play the game. The people in that comment of the video are absolutely stupid, because kids are being committed suicide, saying the things have actually been targeted at young children. And yes, it does say in the game, warning, which I think is good enough, really, for a game, but it's too much graphic. Blur it out, make it a better game. Make it a nice and happy game, other than a stupid suicidal game that ends up getting really like bloody from the inside and out. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see these girls killing themselves because of another girl who is forcing them not to love a boy that they like.
I've been playing violent games like GTA from the first one when I was 6 years old.
GTA.
GoldenEye on the N64, and I continue to do so 20 plus years later. I'm a successful individual.
Oh, GTA 5. Yeah, I see nothing with that. I don't know. But yeah, just don't go on to Doki Doki if you're at a very young age, because it does contain some graphic things. Not.
Thank you for those. Do keep them coming in. If you would like to contact someone about any mental health issues,
Ugh.
you can provide details of organisations offering information
Just don't.
support at bbc.co.uk/actionline, or you can call for free at any time.
And this is my last warning. Don't play the game. It's horrendous. And yeah. See you later, potatoes. And I will let you update soon. Okay, bye.